This guy made it very fun. Yeah. I was saying, because, a lot of people, they get on interviews and they say the same shit as they're expected to say. It's boring. You watch it, it's like, oh, when are you fighting? How's the fight going to go? What are your predictions? Mix it up. That's a lot.
That's what I said. Keep the same energy, man. No, I mean,
at the end of the day, we're selling our business, our brand.
hey, you got to sell yourself as a person.
People love it.
Yeah.
Hate it in a way, but they love it. Yeah, trust me, they hate you so much they're gonna watch. They're gonna watch. They really hate it. They love it.
You go in?
Yeah, I think I don't go to.
It sounded like it was just about to get started, huh?
That probably got rid of it. Yeah. What was that? That Warren G song. I went to the technological classic. Two pairs of glasses out of 10, right? $30. And the 10. Oh. Costco is free. You can never get in. Once the Costco is cheaper. They don't charge you. Oh. You have to make an appointment.
Well, you're gonna copyright me, bro. Is that you?
DJ played a song yesterday. Nate Jones.
Oh, that Nate Jones?
That song never heard of it. So I'm Shazam it. And that's what it was.
I'm live, by the way. Just FYI, so you know. I just started.
Fucking live?
How dare you? No.
Déjenme saber en los comentarios.
No. You had it in Texas, right? Remember Texas? Yeah.
Gracias a todo el mundo por estoy en este momento rodeado de periodistas. Él justo delante de mí. De la página. Estamos en este momento rodeados de periodistas. Los fans.
Right? Right, that's why I
You go live at the wrong time.
I really did.
This one is for Facebook Live.
YouTube.
Hoy bien me dice Manny Pacquiao, gracias Manny, gracias por tu comentario.
Just interaction, you know what I mean?
Es lo más importante que se escuche bien, va a tener una vista perfecta de lo que está en el show. En primer lugar, Manny Pacquiao. Como les digo, estamos solo un mes, solamente unos 10
We should be starting at like 2 p.m. I'm gonna have to mute it because they started the music, guys. So sorry about that, but we will get back on once the music starts.
fuera de la... Hay un grupo bastante numeroso de cubanos con carteles y colores con banderas de Cuba, patria y vida, apoyando a Yordenis Ugas, que tanto apoyó a la comunidad cubana de Las Vegas. Al Licey Collado, saludos campeón, al Licey Collado, campeón cubano que nos ve desde Miami. Nos están viendo, nos están apoyando porque Yordenis apoyó muchísimo a esa gente, a la comunidad cubana de Las Vegas cuando pasó lo que pasó el 11 de julio, ya que por supuesto la comunidad cubana le está diciendo a Yordenis Ugas presente y le está apoyando, en este caso a través de los cubanos. Gracias a ti, a pesar de la distancia, podemos estar en este lugar. Eso es lo que me gusta a mí, yo por eso que digo que llevo aquí, porque me gusta de que usted, junto conmigo, usted que me apoya, lo va a por el próximo prácticamente en la posición cubana, cuando yo llego aquí pongo la música, pongo las cámaras y empezamos a hablar, yo quiero que usted sea parte así como yo, de todo lo que está pasando y pueda ver que nadie la
I'm gonna mute this just in case
justo
it
detrás de
starts.
mí encima, como ustedes pueden ver, en esos balcones que ven detrás de mí,
No, but it started already.
aquí les muestro mejor, en esos balcones está la
Guys, sorry about the muting. They're still playing music, as you can hear. It's a lot of noise, but sometimes the music overlaps it. So, Soccer Training Club, what up, what up? Let's go, Manny. This fight is 10 years past its due date. Are you talking about Mayweather? It's not Mayweather. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Stay tuned. And obviously the live, I'll cut the mute off once the music stops. They normally stop it during the weigh-in. So appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. I'm going live for everything. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. And yeah, I'll unmute pretty soon. All right, guys, we're still waiting for the music.
Hi.
I'm not even. Where are you?
Where are you? Oh.
There you are.
Hi. Hi. Hi, boys and girls. Hold on, I gotta
Oh, but yeah, we're waiting.
Hi, guys.
Look who's back.
I know I'm back.
So yeah, we're still waiting. We will get going as soon as they get going, basically. As you can see, we're about to get started. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share it with your peoples, because Manny Pacquiao is about to come out. Appreciate you guys with the likes. Hit the like button. Thank you very much. The rest of you guys watching, just hit the like button if you could, please, for me. It helps the algorithm, and it's free. That's part. So yeah, all I'm interested in is if you guys crank. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you and welcome. Premier Boxing Champions presents the official weigh-in for our big night of action taking place tomorrow night at the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view and is brought to you by TGB Promotions and MP Promotions. Well, we begin our official weigh-ins with our pay-per-view opening attraction, featherweights in the ring. We welcome our fighters now as they make their way to the stage. First, fighting out of Gilroy, California by way of Ibagué, Colombia. With 18 knockouts in his 26 wins, please welcome to the stage, Oscar El Guerrero Escandón. And now we welcome his opponent to the stage at this time, joining us from nearby Phoenix, Arizona, by way of Sonora in Mexico. His record 26-0 with 11 knockouts. Here's the undefeated Carlos Castro. And we are ready to bring our fighters to the scale at this time. Featherweight attraction, 10 rounds of boxing once again opens up our pay-per-view event. Here is the 2004 Colombian Olympian, the veteran warrior, Oscar Escandón. 125 3/4 pounds, 125 3/4 pounds for Oscar Escandón. And now to the scale, the undefeated world-ranked super bantamweight contender, Carlos Castro. 125.5 pounds, 125.5 pounds.
Se te agradece muchísimo, campeón, a ti y a todos los que han sido tan buenos conmigo y me han regalado estrellas cuando no tienen que hacerlo. ¿Qué son esas marcas en la espalda de los boxeadores? Las marcas es una bolsa, es como unas ruedas que se ponen en las espaldas que le chupan la piel y le dejan como unos chupones. Son como chupones, chupones que se hacen, es parte del entrenamiento físico. Aparentemente lo que hagan después de los ejercicios. Sí, esa es una pregunta que lo voy a hacer al amigo de curso. Voy a preguntar al curso, Miranda próximamente es un entrenador físico y él va a poder responder esa pregunta muy bien. Gracias por preguntarle ese tipo de preguntas que me gusta me dan porque yo hablo de la respuesta. Vamos a ver bien.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, opens up our Fox Sports BBC pay-per-view in 10 rounds of boxing featherweight attraction. Undefeated Carlos Castro against the former Olympian Oscar Escandón.
Colombia tiene su
horrible. Get him closer.
All right, fans, here we go. We're ready to bring up our next fight. Premier Boxing Champions continues with our weigh-ins for tomorrow night's event. 12 rounds of boxing in a championship attraction. First, we welcome to the stage the contender from Tlalnepantla, Mexico. 28 knockouts in his 37 fights. Julio Pollito Ceja.
My win?
And his opponent up to the stage at this time, a great fighter from the Philippines, undefeated in his campaign, 22 wins, no losses, 15 knockouts, Mark Magnifico Magsayo.
Es una pelea que Ismael Sala puede ganar. Y bueno, cuando digo Ismael Sala, por supuesto me refiero a Ceja.
All right, fans, here we go. We're ready to bring up our fighters to the scale for this. The WBO International Featherweight Championship weight limit on this fight is 126 pounds. First to the scale is a former champion, the hard-hitting veteran contender from Mexico, Julio Pollito Ceja.
Ahí vemos a Ismael Sala en la esquina. Viene Ismael Sala con Pollito Ceja a la pesa. Ceja se va a subir en estos momentos y está pesando en estos momentos.
125 pounds even, a 125-pound ready weight for Julio Ceja. And now to the scale, we invite the undefeated world-ranked featherweight contender from the Philippines, Mark Magnifico Magsayo.
125
125 and 1/2 pounds, 125 and 1/2 pounds for Mark Magsayo. We have a fight, 12 rounds for the WBO International Featherweight Championship.
Ahí viene el carga de carga. Este va a ser un carga de carga un poco más intenso, porque el Pablito es un boxeador respetuoso, pero es un boxeador que le gusta vender sus peleas, le gusta el show, y mexicano sí, es un guerrero. Vamos a ver a Ismael Sara en la esquina. En dos peleas hasta el I'm sorry, if I'm bad.
Don't worry about it, bro. Yeah, that's okay.
La gente, people go say,
Yeah, it's better for the music stuff.
Yeah.
You have to. Right?
So I mean, why is it different today?
Estoy pidiendo disculpas al colega que no tengo el lado, que estaba hablando y ella me está viene la pelea, que dice Ceja, vamos a sentarlo, para que usted lo vea mejor, ahí vamos a empezar físicamente como se ve todo. Muy bien.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's 12 rounds of action scheduled for the WBO International Featherweight Championship. Mark Magnifico Magsayo versus former champion Julio Pollito Ceja. All right, fans, here we go. Premier Boxing Champions presents the weigh-in for our co-main event of the evening, a special attraction in the welterweight division. First, we invite to the stage at this time, fighting out of Wildcard Boxing Gym by way of Kansas. 25 knockouts in his 32 victories. Here is the former welterweight champion of the world, Vicious Victor Ortiz. And his opponent to the stage at this time, from Gilroy, California, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, 20 knockouts in his 36 wins. Here's the former two-division champion of the world, Robert the Ghost Guerrero. And we're ready to bring our fighters to the scale. 10 rounds of boxing, welterweight special attraction, battle of former world champions. Making his return to the ring on the scale at this time, the former welterweight champion of the world, Vicious Victor Ortiz. 148 pounds, Victor Ortiz, 148. And his opponent to the scale at this time, the popular former two-division champion of the world, Robert the Ghost Guerrero. 146 3/4 pounds, 146 3/4 pounds for Robert Guerrero.
Van a pelear mañana en el evento, una pelea de perspectiva. Va a ser una buena pelea, se va a dejar. Pero lamentablemente no es una pelea que le apuesta mucha atención, pero sí le apuesta al entretenimiento. Ahí viene, vamos a ver cómo sale.
We almost got a good face off.
There they are, a battle of former world champions in the welterweight division. Robert the Ghost Guerrero, Vicious Victor Ortiz.
Se dan la mano amistosamente, respeto para ambos boxeadores. Reiterarnos para que ya esta pelea que está para el Vicious Ortiz contra el Sueño Nuevo, donde el Vicious Ortiz se deja sorprender con un gigante de Sueño Nuevo. Ahí viene Ugas, ya viene Ugas Pacquiao. Ya viene un lugar fallado. Y atento. Comparten, si van a compartir.
Would be nice. Yeah, but he's probably gonna fucking quit.
Did you get all the camera people in your shot?
Like her doing this.
Like that they're moving people?
Oh, a little bit, yeah, on the bottom.
Gracias a todos por compartir, estamos en vivo.
What are you gonna do?
Like get lower.
Y yo tengo que decir, videos como este, videos que mucha gente en estos momentos tiene, así en familia. Ahí estamos dándole fertilizante al despecho.
So they can talk to each other backstage.
No, they can fight tomorrow.
Yeah, they can fight tomorrow,
can't
talk to each other backstage.
Manny Pacquiao.
punch each other. It's crazy.
Nobody can really think, man. Nobody sees it as ours.
Looks like at the Weigh today.
I'm done with that.
Oh no! Alright guys, music started again, so I'm gonna cut the data once it starts back up. What do you guys think about Victor Ortiz versus Guerrero, and then put in who we're going for Pacquiao Ugas?
She's becoming defiant right now. Yo llegué de Cuba, empecé a los 2 años ser convertirme en campeón del mundo. Y los sueños son difíciles, hay que ser fuerte y resistir. Convertido en uno de los mejores pesos welter del mundo.
He's just the total package. They say world class. That's Yordenis Ugas.
Fui a y esa noche eso es lo que voy a defender.
Manny's not going anywhere. He wants to keep fighting.
Every trick in the book. He's a legend. That's all there is to it.
Boxing is my passion. I love to be my inspiration and bring honor to my country that time.
This guy's a freak of nature.
I'm excited, happy to fight with him, but he's also a tough opponent. He managed well and he moved around.
He's a master of his craft.
I tell you my dream is to erase those debate that who is the greatest fighter of all time.
Well, fans, Premier Boxing Champions presents the official weigh-in for a featured attraction of the evening. Fox Sports BBC pay-per-view brought to you by TGB Promotions and MP Promotions, sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook, the Air Force Reserve, and the Cop Shop in theaters September 17th. Now joining us to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, first we welcome the defending champion, fighting out Miami by way of Cuba, the defending WBA welterweight champion of the world, 54 Milagros, Yordenis Ugas. And now here he is, boxing's only 8th division world champion, the boxing senator from Sarangani province in the Philippines, the one and only Manny Pacquiao. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to bring our fighters to the scale at this time. 12 rounds of boxing. This is for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. First, we invite the defending champion to the scale at this time, a 2008 Olympic bronze medalist. He will be making the first defense of his title. Here is the defending and reigning WBA Welterweight Champion of the World, 54 Milagros, Yordenis Ugas. £147 right at the welterweight limit, 147 for Yordenis Ugas. And now to the scale, the renowned idol of boxing, really needing no introduction the world over, the 4-time welterweight world champion and boxing senator, Manny Pacquiao. A ready 146 pounds for Manny Pacquiao, 146.
Put your hand down. Hands down.
Go, Manny!
Señores, cuando lleguemos a las 700 millas le voy a meter un garnatón a usted, ¿saben qué? Ya, ni una más. Te estoy entendiendo. Menos mal que no lee el socio al lado, porque el socio al lado lo español. Es que los lectores del socio no simpatizan con fulano para nada. Pero para lo digo.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso?
¿Estás en YouTube o Facebook? YouTube.
Let's go, champ!
It's the main event of the evening for tomorrow night's Fox Sports BBC pay-per-view. 12 rounds for the WBA welterweight championship of the world. Manny Pacquiao versus Yordenis Ugas.
Come on, bro.
I hate to interrupt this stare down, but we are going to go now to the WBA welterweight world champion Yordenis Ugas. Felix De Jesus will translate for us. Yordenis, I saw you backstage before you came out here, and you were like stretching, almost warming up as if you were ready to hop in the ring already. Take me through this moment right now as you just stared off for the final time against a legend, Senator Manny Pacquiao.
Puedo decir de este momento, Yordenis está con una leyenda que va a pelear. Ella te vio atrás, que ya estaba como preparado, estaba ya tirándote y todo eso. ¿Está preparado?
Sí, estoy listo, emocionado de pelear contra una leyenda, mucho respeto. Mañana se termina el respeto ese, pero sí estoy súper orgulloso y emocionado de compartir el ring con una leyenda.
No, definitely being in the ring with a legend like Manny Pacquiao. I have a lot of respect for him, so I'm very excited. But all respect is finished after we get on the ring tomorrow.
You know, we just heard the desk talking about weight. Obviously, you both weighed in here today, but what will you weigh on fight night?
El día de la pelea, ¿cuánto va a pesar?
No sé todavía. Y hablar del WBA, yo soy campeón weight del WBA. Mañana el que gane mañana es campeón, se queda con el campeonato WBA. Estoy emocionado con esta oportunidad.
I'm definitely very emotional and very excited for this opportunity, and I have the belt. Whoever wins tomorrow gets the belt, but right now I'm the champion and I'm ready.
All right, let's head over to another man who looks ready, always ready, Manny Pacquiao. Manny, in terms of this fight, it's gone both ways. Some call this a high-risk, low-reward fight. Others think this style matches up perfectly for you. Which is it?
I never taken this fight lightly. We have going to be the victory, and God willing, the fans will be happy.
You've said coming into this that it could be, and I emphasize could, your final fight. If that is the case, what do you want to show to the world tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night I will do my best. I will give my best to the fans, and of course for the honor of my country. And this fight will be dedicated to the Philippine people for their unwavering support and love and prayers.
Thank you very much. Best of luck to both fighters. For now, we'll send it back to Kate Abdo for more on this matchup. Kate.
Watch the video, man.
I'm sorry. Casimiro, how you doing, man? What'd you think about Manny's weigh-in?
August running.
Yeah? It's your Sean Gibbons was telling me that or no, I'm sorry, Angel Herrera was telling me that Ugas doesn't fight like Rigondeaux. He doesn't run like that.
Oh no. If it's tomorrow, what's this?
Who do you want next, man? Inoue or Donaire?
Both of them.
Both of them? Well, which one next? If you had to pick one next.
I want like Donaire first.
Which finger, bro? Which finger?
Which finger first? Yeah, too.
Thank you, customer. Thank you. That's it. A little bit. You try. I like that mic, bro. I like that mic. Does it work?
I'll let you know after today.
Oh, today's the trial run, or what?
I literally had to buy a new one.
Well, hopefully it works.
Well, it's working so far, but I don't know how it sounds.
That's
What up, dog? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, good to see you. Hey, B. Yo, what's up, brother?
Yeah.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Hey. Hey. Hey, B. Lopez, tell me, man. Last time I spoke to you, you were running with Manny. You weren't getting the sparring in because you're right-handed, and then all of a sudden the change happens, man. All of a sudden, then I see you in the ring with them. So what happened? Break down. How did it happen for you? How did you find that out?
Well, just of course, the Earl Spence. First off, let me say I pray for a good recovery for Earl Spence on his eye, but no fighter wants to hear that his fight's being called off and someone's gonna be replaced, right? So, thankfully, I was called off and someone's gonna be replaced, right? So, thankfully, I was there on time, perfect place, right timing, right?
Right.
So, even I was just showing my support, just running with them, and you know, when this fight got called off and Ugas stepped in, you know, they had asked me, and I was more than honored and more than blessed to do it.
Right. How cool is that? Just kind of like, you know, you're in there, you're just kind of working with the champ, and now it's like, oh, I gotta get some real work in.
You know what, man? Things happen so quick, man. It's just a blink of an eye. It was so quick just to grasp it, but when I was in there in the ring with him, I was happy, man.
Right.
I was like, you know what, this feels good. I feel at home.
Right. You know what's crazy? I was just thinking about, you're probably one of the few sparring partners that did Thurman and got a little piece of this camp as well. Was there any differences, being that, you know, Manny's 2 years older now? You know what I mean?
You know what, I don't feel like age hits Manny at no point, you know. I mean, you know, knock on wood, of course. You know,
right.
But you know, it's just, you know, you know, he's doing so good. He's so motivated. He pushes himself. You know, he goes that extra mile. You know, he makes sure that he sweats and he does a good training session. So, you know, compared to this training camp to last training camp, can I say anything was different? Besides him working on different things because of Ugas, you know,
Right.
besides all that, I still feel like it was, you know, same thing where he pushes himself to the limit. You know, he makes sure that he gets a good training session, and at the end of the day, he rests and has a good day.
Right. I know you take your job seriously, man. Do you kind of, as a sparring partner, I don't know, do you like watch Ugas and try to do what he does, or you just kind of do the best you could be to give Manny the best?
You know what? That's a great thing. It's a good question, because last fight I was looking at Thurman, you know, videos up and down. I can try to imitate him the best I can, you know. But you know, when I had stepped in, you know, right away I started seeing Ugas fights, try to imitate him the best I can, you know, try to work on the things that Manny used to work on. But yeah, right away I started watching his videos and try to imitate him the best I can, and it worked out to Manny's benefit.
That's excellent, man. That's excellent. So, you know, I got to get your prediction on this one. Obviously, I got the prediction on Spence. I need to get the prediction on Manny Ugas, man. How do you see it going down?
You know what, man? I say it's going to be more of a technical fight, more of a, you know, patient fights. But I say Manny TKO 8.
Wow, nice. So, man, hearing you say it, I feel like because you've been in there, you know what Manny looks like. You know Manny's at the top right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, besides him working on different things, I think he had a better, stronger training camp than he did last time.
Wow,
yeah.
That's incredible. And already at 40 years old, it was incredible what he did then, right? So,
Exactly.
Incredible, AB. Tell the fans, brother, where they can follow you and just what's going on next, man.
Right now, just working on myself, training right now. Just want to make sure I focus on Manny, try to help him the best I can. But I'll be getting ready for my fight in early October. So we'll see what's gonna go on. But yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, AB_Lopez96.
It's you're fighting at 140, is it, or
yes, sir.
right 40, right?
Yes,
Yeah. Well, but how long do you think you'll get to the point where you're kind of cracking the top 15, top 10 guys?
You know what? I want to say within a year and a half at least.
Yeah, that's a good timeline, brother.
Yeah.
And having the Pacquiao name, you know, kind of in and around, you know, associated with you is only going to help, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, AB. Appreciate your time, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Arnold. Mike. Martin.
The stage is set for Manny Pacquiao. Yordenis Ugas taking place.
First time, right?
Hello. What's going on?
What up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing, man?
Una pelea que no pedí, que llegó por cosa de Dios, de la sal, el trabajo duro mío, y estamos aquí listos para mañana.
Déjame cerrar con esto, Yordenis. El tema de SOS Cuba. Pacquiao se solidariza, México se solidariza, todo el mundo se solidariza. ¿Qué significaría esta victoria no solamente en lo deportivo, sino para tu patria, para tu gente que la está pasando tan complicado?
Como he dicho en varias ocasiones, soy un gran peleador por la libertad de mi país, por denunciar la dictadura que hay en mi país. Llevo algo de parte de vida bien alto, eso es Cuba. Y mañana mi pelea va dedicada a todos esos hombres y mujeres que luchan por la libertad de mi país. Y voy a luchar con el corazón por todos ellos para tener una victoria. Mi pelea como tal a todos ellos y hay que luchar. Las luchas nunca son fáciles. Mi pelea mañana no es fácil. La pelea que estamos echando con la dictadura tampoco es fácil. Pero esa es la vida, hay que luchar.
Dios te bendiga a ti y Dios bendiga a Cuba.
Salúdame,
hermano.
salúdame.
Ahí está
a la gente que
Yordenis
te está
Ugas.
viendo en vivo en Cuba.
Y bueno, ahí platicamos con Yordenis Ugas. Como ustedes saben, siempre es un peleador que nos atiende, un peleador muy cortés.
Ha sido un honor para nosotros. ¿Quién va a cantar la canción que vas a salir? ¿Cuál es? La gente quiere saber en Miami.
Yo soy un patriota, todo el mundo sabe cómo pienso y quién soy yo, y patria de vida, y mira, patria de vida, a veces los cubanos libres, que queremos la libertad para nuestro país, estamos.
Y la última, ¿qué vas a comer?
King in the house.
No, pero ¿qué vas a comer? ¿Qué vas a comer?
Saludos ahí para esos cubanos, gracias.
Alimentarse ahora.
Manny Pacquiao.
Alex.
Oh, you translate.
Gotta go. I got it. I got it.
Oh, okay. So it seems as though Manny Pacquiao is sort of waiting to see how he performs against you to decide whether or not he is going to retire. Do you think that you could be the one to retire Manny Pacquiao?
Manny Pacquiao está esperando ver cómo va a ser frente a ti antes de saber si se retira o no.
No, si es la última pelea de él, va a ser que lo hizo contra un peleador digno, que sacó lo mejor de él y que le siguió regalando una gran pelea a todos los fanáticos.
He's a great fighter. I know that he's a legend in the boxing, and we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. I'm thinking that I'm gonna beat him.
Do you believe that you can knock him out because he believes that he can knock you out, or his team does?
No, vine aquí a pelear 12 rounds fuertes, 200% de ser un competidor, y mañana voy a competir con mi corazón, con toda mi experiencia, y estoy peleando, estoy en pelea.
Came to fight full 12 rounds. I trained hard. I'm going for the knockout as well as he is, so we'll see what happens tomorrow.
How do you think Manny looked at the weigh-in?
He's not really recognizing you as the champion because you didn't beat him. What did you make of him saying that?
Yo gané el WBA el año pasado, pero como he dicho, el que gane mañana que se quede con el campeonato WBA.
I won the WBA in the championship fight, but if he thinks that way, then we'll see who the champ is tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Gracias.
Tiene que comer, caballero.
That's cool.
Ahí viene Manny Pacquiao, solamente unos segundos, no se vaya para ningún lugar, que
Manny
estamos
Pacquiao is
esperando
coming
a
down the
gran
stairs,
Manny
so-
Pacquiao. Y yo le voy a hacer una pregunta a Manny
Right
Pacquiao. A mí
now.
no se me escapa Manny Pacquiao.
Marinate here and we'll get Manny
100%
Pacquiao
tengo que
coming
hacer una
down.
pregunta al gran Manny Pacquiao.
So if there's
Vamos a ver
some-
si falla.
I think that we grew up together with Manny. This is a very important fight to him because he wants to prove again to the people that Manny is still in the boxing. So I always tell him that we need to win this fight because this is a very important fight because the people of the Philippines, is very happy that here that Manny Pacquiao have a fight again.
What did you see from him in training camp?
For the training camp, I'm so very happy because I gave really to Senator a good condition, 110% condition.
What do you think of Yordenis Ugas as an opponent?
Yordenis Ugas, I don't underestimate that guy. I have a big respect for him because he's a world champion, he's an Olympian. Ever since I never underestimate the opponent of Senator Manny Pacquiao. But especially Ugas, I don't want to underestimate this guy. I said, so we see on Saturday.
You want Manny to keep fighting?
For me, maybe 2 fights, that's it. That's it. After this, and then another 1 fight, that's it. Done.
Hi. Okay, so, but I don't know what you're
Uno está para hacer un total y para hacer preguntas. Ahí viene ya. La va a bajar ya Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao's taking pictures up there, so he's almost done.
Ahí se están haciendo los negocios de quién puede hacer preguntas y quién no puede hacer preguntas y cuántas preguntas le pueden hacer. Así es como funciona. Ahí viene Manny Pacquiao, señores. Manny Pacquiao. Ahí viene Manny Pacquiao. Ahí viene Manny Pacquiao. Manny, I am Cuban and my wife is Filipino. What will you say to my wife? That it's okay, that I'm looking for the Cuban guy.
Excuse me,
What will you
guys.
say?
Excuse me, keep walking, guys. Give us some room. Thank you, guys.
Manny, what'd you see in the face-off?
A lot of people who have been around you just can't say that a knockout. I know you've never predicted a knockout, but do you think it's possible? How excited are you with that? It's been
15 times.
Should be a great
So
night.
you can stay
So I'm gonna do all this.
I love it. Yeah. I think these are probably going to be
You wanted to fight Ugas before Errol Spence got the chance with the Pacquiao fight.
I thought it would have been a great fight for me.
Is there a
this year
reason
to
why
come
you didn't
back.
pursue
It didn't happen.
making
It
you
didn't
guys fight?
happen. And I would have loved for it to happen. It would have been a great fight for me, especially 2 years of inactivity. I would have loved that fight. That fight did not manifest at the timeline and on the clock. I was sitting back waiting. I'm still training. Where's the contract, baby? What's the timeline? What's the timeline to get one time back in the ring? Anytime, any date. I'm out here working.
Keith, what's a good return fight for you?
Shoot, right now?
Yeah.
Anybody who wants to sign a contract.
Why'd you cut the hair, Keith? Why'd you cut the hair, Keith?
Thank you. It's time for something new, baby. Let's go, champ.
All right, thank you, Keith.
I'm insulted by Leonard Ellaby.
What?
Tank didn't say nothing. Y'all need to all understand this real quick. Gervonta Davis hasn't said anything. His team said this. Who's Deontay Boxer? Deontay Boxer made some said Deontay Boxer said something. Tank has a response for Thurman. I didn't see his mouth. I didn't see his mouth. He's fighting welterweights in the ring. I heard Ellaby said he has a welterweight fight. When they asked me who it was, I said Danny. I wasn't thinking the right mind, but what I meant was Garcia, Mikey Garcia, right? Because the truth is, when lightweights move up, let's just go over history. When lightweights move up, real talk, lightweights fight other lightweights that already moved up into the welterweight division. Lightweights don't just fight welterweights. Adrian Broner fought Paulie Malignaggi. That was not a real welterweight. When he got into the real welterweight mix, he started taking L's. I'm not saying that Gervonta Davis is just going to take L's. He's that kind of fighter. at the end of the day, when you move up in the right way. A lot of people do it. If he has a great fight, a great pay-per-view fight, I think the Mikey Garcia is a great pay-per-view fight. Is that the fight? Do they really want to just go in with Keith Thurman? You know me. That's why I'm calling out Ellaby. Don't play me nanosecond. I've been here for way more than a nanosecond. I've been waiting on the phone call way more than a nanosecond. I don't play games. Give me the contract, show me the date, show me the money I'm about to put in the bank, and you're going to see my name signed on the dotted line.
Talk to him.
Let's go, Chip!
Oh, that was so good. Oh, that was good.
And credit me for answering that question, y'all. Give your boy Blue that credit. Give your boy Blue that credit.
There you go.
When y'all upload it, tell him we sent you. Tell him we sent you. Yeah. Give your boy Blue that credit. Sorry. You know what it is. Everybody gonna upload it.
Lucid as he is, but we'll find out soon enough. I think that whoever lands, the most effective blows can actually put the other party in trouble, in a bad situation. So we gotta keep that in mind. And Manny Pacquiao is extremely fast and explosive, but if Ugas lands the punch, I've seen him, surprise a couple of fighters. That's It's not going to be easy. He's a late replacement, so for him to prepare Manny Pacquiao in 2 weeks seems very some shit.
Man, I thought Keith was calling you guys out. He said that. I was like, oh shit. Turn your head around.
I hit that part.
I was like, turn your head around. Turn your head around.
Hey, look, I actually ain't get that part because I was trying to, because I thought he was gone.
Yeah.
So I ain't get that part.
Oh.
He got you. He got
Hey, look, I always catch the
end.
Yeah, I always catch the shit.
Don't even be the fighter.
Yo, they almost didn't let me take it.
And then they twist that shit.
It wasn't even good. Security was stopping me. I'm like, come on, man.
He popped off as soon as he heard that. He was like,
yo, I yelled at him. I wasn't gonna let him
you
go.
gotta, you know.
I heard.
Because I don't think anyone had touched on it yet, right? I got there a little late.
I yelled that shit. Like,
I tried to, but Michelle got me.
No, that was the question. That was
I knew he was going. Cause every time I say something to him, he snapped. That's why he was talking right to me. remember when I asked him when we was in Brooklyn, and I asked him about Floyd Mayweather messing up boxing with the old shit. He lost it. He was like, you did it. Yo, I'm like, yo. I look around and say, give my credit. He was going in on me. He was like, how could he mess up his fight? He brought millions upon millions. I said, yo, you said you got an O, you ain't afraid to let it go. Where that come from? That comes from Floyd Mayweather with that O. If he ain't never did that, he was like, hey, look, I tried to go like this.
Have a fight in order to dissect exactly Manny Pacquiao.
Which guy already won?
But
I ain't had time.
Then again, I also don't want to. I know these guys, so I don't want to pick one or the other. So I just say, I want to I'll tell you one of them. I think it would have been 42. It's surprising that he didn't go that. At that high level,
Something, don't you? Huh? That was.
A lot more pressure and push for you to give him that much more. How do you get out of that line? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, we get back in the machine, but we have my promoter and advisor.
Appreciate you guys watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. There's Chavez up there. Maybe I don't need that one. No, I'm gonna get that.
Did you get the college plan?
Yeah, I'll be over there in a bit.
No sabemos qué va a pasar después del
Hey, boss, we got to start heading towards the action.
For sure. I'm actually grabbing my backpack. Yeah.
What's that? Oh. Ahí tenían al cubano Yordenis Ugas.
Andrew, good fight. We just don't know how long it's gonna last.
How do you expect it to play out, Jesse, in the iron room?
When it comes to the fight?
Yeah.
I think that Manny will take most of the control early on, and if Ugas can't change the momentum of the fight and can't time Manny Pacquiao, then it can be in the later rounds.
How hard is it to time it?
Oh, it's not easy. It's not easy. I mean, just to get a fighter to simulate his style is very difficult. So it's not going to be easy at all. But I mean, anything can happen in boxing. All you need is one punch. We've seen it numerous times in the past. So I mean, maybe this is one of those nights. Maybe this might be Ugas' night. We'll just wait and find out. You know, tomorrow night's gonna be big. It's gonna be entertaining. It'll be good. You know, good fights.
What do you remember the most about fighting Pacquiao? What always sticks out when you go back to that?
His speed, right? He's very agile. It was very easy for him to move left and right, you know, up and down, and which meaning that he's so he's got to time him down perfectly.
Well, Keith Thurman was saying that he actually thinks the length of Ugas will help him a lot. You know, help him in timing Manny. Do you see that as well? Do you think Ugas will be able to time
I think honestly, Ugas didn't have to take 4 punches to land one. You know, that's just the way it works. Just looking at the two styles. You know, Ugas has that longer reach by a little, but keep in mind, Manny's already used to that. I mean, Margarito had a longer reach. I had a longer reach. Oscar De La Hoya had a longer reach. You know, and he was able to use his lateral movements to his benefits to get in and out of the way and left and right to where you had to like really, you know, position yourself quickly in order to land a big punch on him. Which ultimately that was the thing to do. I mean, Ugas does have great body shots. He can work inside really well. Manny Pacquiao doesn't work inside very well, so that's something to keep in mind. Maybe Ugas does that. If he does it, he might have to sacrifice a little bit of defense for that. And eventually, hopefully, for his sake, he's able to land a punch.
Did you ever spar with Ugas out here in Vegas?
No, we did it. We were going to set up some sparrings, but he was out of camp when I was getting into camp. And then, so fortunately, we weren't able to. It would have been nice. I'm sure it would have been entertaining, you know, but I haven't done it yet.
Jesse, would you say that was the hardest thing to get used to fighting Manny Pacquiao was the angles the
angles and speed and the experience. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's numerous things. I mean, Manny's special. He's a unique fighter. He's a phenom. So it wasn't easy. I mean, still at 42, you see him. He's killing it. He's doing it very well. He's showing that he still has the explosive power, the speed, the agility. It surprises me because he's still fighting as a young man. He looks like he's 26 when you see him inside the ring. He's actually 42. Whatever he's doing, we're gonna find out what that magic it is. You know, I'm not saying anything negative. Or I'm just saying, he has father youth on his side. That's what he has. You know, him at 42 years old and able to perform the way he has been doing. I mean, Thurman was one of the top guys in the division, as you all know, and you all thought he was pound for pound. You know, on top of Errol Spence actually, you know, and he lost that fight. Errol Spence jumped up top, and you know, so Manny's been taking on tough challenges. I give him my respect for it. You know, he's just continuing to look for more difficult tasks.
Let's switch gears real quick. Wilder Fury 3, who you got? Wilder Fury 3.
Oh, that's a good fight, man. Listen, I mean, in the beginning, I would say that third one most likely Tyson Fury takes it. You know, because Wilder was just coming in immediately after, you know. But now with it being postponed, I give Wilder a little more time to recover from that, you know, that it sounds bad, but you know the punches that he received in the second fight. You know, I could put it in worse words, but I think that's a better way to put it. And he now has a little more time to recover. I'm not sure if the coach he has now is the perfect fit for him, honestly, just from what I've seen in the training sessions.
In that same fight, who do you feel more pressures on, Wilder or Fury for this third one?
Why is that? That is because I don't think he's as experienced as a trainer as Wilder thinks he is. You know, just from seeing some of the work that they've been doing. But again, I mean, as long as he gives him the confidence he needs, and that's all he needs. I mean, he is doing a good job, but there's certain things, details that I see, you know, in the technique that are definitely not beneficial for Wilder. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, let the best man win, you know, come fight time. But I see that it's going to be a competitive fight. I think they're both going to be looking for the knockout because they both know they can hurt each other. And I think ultimately that's what they're going to do. And it will end in a knockout for certain. I'm sorry, what was your question?
I said, my question was, who do you feel is more under pressure for them?
I think that Tyson is on top. Like, his confidence is up through the roof, man. You know, so not that it's a bad thing, it's a good thing. And Wilder, he has that demeanor about him. He's like, I want to get you back, you know? So I think that both of it will work for them. Ultimately, I think that, and that's a good question, actually. Tyson knows what he has ahead of him. And Wilder knows what he has to do to prove people wrong. So what's going to win? The confidence that he has, that Tyson has, or the grit in which Wilder will come back with, you know, that fire that he will come back with. So it's going to be interesting to see. But definitely, Wilder's going to have to add a little more agility to his style in order for him to do something better, at least in my opinion. But I mean, ultimately, we'll just find out, you know, soon enough.
But along them lines, you know, like he's asking about, is it hard as a fighter if you're Fury and you already did the job, you already won by a knockout fight? Is it harder to be as motivated as your opponent who wants that get back so badly? You know, how much does that matter in a fight for a fighter?
Not for a fight like Tyson Fury, because Tyson, you could tell he likes to stay on top, so his work ethic is there. You know, that's all you need. And of course, with the talent, among other things, I mean, it's not that easy, but I think that he has his head on right, and he doesn't want to get knocked off the top of the list. And for that reason, especially with the competition between AJ and him in the UK, and, you know, so many more options out there, I just don't see the confidence affecting him, because he's still going to be prepared in order for him not to embarrass himself. A person that likes to speak as much as you know, Tyson Fury, doesn't want to be embarrassed either. So I think that keeps them, you know, level-headed.
Jesse, a word on yourself as well. What's next?
We have big moves coming, man. You know, I hope that we get a fight soon, but in the meantime, I think we're going to do something bigger and greater than boxing. You know, I want to keep myself updated, soon enough. Great big moves that I have coming.
Julio, ¿cómo ves la pelea?
Yeah, we have to tell you now. Give me a couple more weeks. I'll let you guys know.
No mucho tiempo para prepararse para alguien como Manny, ¿no?
Sí, Julio sí cerca.
Yo pienso que Ugas tiene oportunidades, es alto. Aparte, se ve que se chinga para dar el peso, entonces mañana va a subir bien, más fuerte, más pesado.
Julio, ¿cómo estás? Oye, una preguntita. ¿Será la última? Tú dijiste que no. ¿La de Pacquiao será la última?
No creo.
No creo, como dices tú.
No creo. Creo que Pacquiao mañana va a ganar. Va a ganar una pelea difícil, no va a ser una pelea fácil. Ugas no es cualquier peleador, es un peleador cubano que tuvo muchas peleas amateur también, ya es campeón del mundo de una otra forma. Lógicamente no es el peleador, ¿me entiendes? Como Pacquiao, pero acuérdate que Pacquiao tiene 42 años y a veces a uno se le vienen los años en una sola pelea.
Exacto, te viene la noche.
Esperemos que mañana a Pacquiao todavía le quede para retener para ganar su campeonato.
Julio, gracias por tu tiempo. Es un honor siempre platicar contigo, hermano.
Gracias.
Yo, como digo, no se me enchina el cuero, se me encuera el chino contigo. Gracias.
Chavez Canelo Plant, what do you think about that? ¿Qué piensas de eso?
La pelea de Canelo y Kelly Plant.
Va a ganar Canelo.
Si Manny pues no sabemos cómo va a estar el aero, pero ¿cómo ves ese pelea?
Todas las peleas son difíciles, son duras, ¿no? Aaron Spencer es un peleador. Para mí no es el peleador que mucha gente piensa. Yo pienso que Pacquiao tiene para ganarle Spencer.
¿Sí?
A Crawford, la verdad, con todo respeto, no le veo posibilidades, pero con Spencer sí le veo muchas posibilidades para ganar.
¿Crees que el Manny lo gana por knockout o va a ser una pelea dura con el Spencer si pueden pelear?
Yo pienso que Pacquiao tiene
10 años.
Tiene años, ¿no?
Yes.
Entonces creo que mañana él va a ganar por decisión y Spencer también. ¿Sería Carlos? Listo.
¿Qué dice de la lastimada de Spencer? ¿Qué hace un peleador con eso?
No, yo no hay alto. Yo me pregunto a mí qué piensas.
Gracias. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Pochito, ¿me tomas una foto conmigo?
Ryo, what's up, brother? How'd making weight go?
Good. I had a little 2 ounces out of the globe run and shave off, but it was good.
Good. So you ready to go?
Yeah, ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, man. What? Just talk about it, man. Fighting on Pacquiao's undercard. You're here in Vegas. Got the energy, all that. What's it feel like to be at this stage?
It's a dream come true, you know, to fight on Manny Pacquiao's undercard. You know, he's been my idol since I was like 10 years old. So to be on his undercard, you know, it's a dream come true. And I just can't wait to put on the show tomorrow for all the fans around the world that will be watching on Fox.
It's going to be on Fox, right? Yeah. Tell the fans where they can watch it and everything.
You guys can watch it on Fox, free TV. I think it starts at 12:30 p.m.
Yeah, it'll be cool, man. Tell us what happened to David. David had the positive test. How's he doing? How's he feeling?
Unfortunately, he came out positive. You know, we found out right when we found out we're staying in the same house for camp. Me and Cena got our stuff and left in quarantine, and we took off to a hotel. We're in a hotel for about a week or so before we flew out here. I came out negative, thank God, and we're here now.
What's that kind of nerve-wracking, right? I'm sure because you guys were just kicking it. You know what I mean?
Definitely. You know, first of all, I was like, well, thank God I got moved to the Pacquiao card because the whole show is canceled.
Right.
Now I'm like, hopefully I just got to come out negative, and I sure enough did, and we're here, thank God.
Thank God, brother. Best of luck tomorrow, man. Can't wait to see it. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Well, tell the fans where to follow you. I'm sorry, my bad.
You can follow me on Instagram at Ryo Boxing.
There it is. Appreciate you, Ryo. Thank you. It was good. Yeah, made weight. It was cool. So, yeah, it was good. He looked pretty ripped, though. He looked pretty tight. Yeah. Looked pretty good. What's up?
Only for the promoter, man.
Cal Sports. We're here with Jose Benavidez. Man, you got Ryo. Just talked to him. Lightweight phenom about to.
Everything's going to start in another level. I believe that pretty soon he's going to be a world champion. There's no doubt in my mind. He's been working hard. He's been progressing a lot, and he's ready to take those big challenges. With the guys that are up there, and potentially pretty soon somebody that has a belt will give us an opportunity to fight. But if not, we're going to get to them anyways.
It's going to happen, man. It's definitely going to happen. Obviously, the step, being on a Manny Pacquiao card, right? Ryo was telling me the news when you guys found out about David. You guys were all staying together, and then you guys had to move out to. That must have been a little nerve-wracking, right?
No. I've been, like I said, I've been very careful because of the coronavirus, man. It's something you have to really take serious. And I was watching. I was telling everybody, you guys got to cover your mouth. I'm like every day I would tell everybody, sanitize your hands and do all that. So when I saw that David was a little bit different, right away I put everybody to the side. The good thing about David, he had his own room, his bathroom, and all that. So, but I took him to our doctor right away, and so I told these guys we got to get to the other side. We had to get a hotel just to make sure they were safe because it was his fight too. So I didn't want him to get coronavirus, even though he already had it. But I didn't want to risk it. So we quarantined David. We did everything that the doctor said. We followed orders, and thank God we're here. And we just need one more day.
And David's good. David's feeling better. You obviously,
Yeah, David's good.
talked to him daily,
He was tested negative 2 days ago, so he's back in Seattle resting, and we'll fly there back on Sunday, and we'll sit down with the promotion company and see what's going on. And I think we're gonna retake where we left off. I think we're coming back to Arizona. The end of October or November, so the plans are still there, and we're just gonna sit with them and see what the plan is and get back to camp.
Man, I want to go to Arizona, so hopefully it happens.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
We've been excited. It was now Ryu can fight in Arizona.
There you go.
So
Yes, sir.
it's gonna be good, man. So we're excited.
Gotta get your take, bro. Canelo versus Plant finally got finalized for November. I know you guys have your issues with, like Caleb Plant and stuff like that. Break down that fight for me. How does that go?
I mean, there's no issues, man. I think we just want to fight the best. He has a belt, and I think he's the best. Canelo and Caleb Plant. So at the end of the day, I think there's no issues. We just want to fight the best. I think it's going to be an exciting fight. I can't wait to see that fight. It's going to be a good fight. I just see that, in my opinion and what I see, Caleb Plant gets marked very fast. He tends to cut faster, and it shows in one round. Uzcategui decided to throw when he fought Uzcategui. One round, he threw punches, and it looked like he was in a 12-round fight. His face was messed up, and also I'm thinking, he had very fragile hands. I hope he doesn't injure those hands, when he fights Canelo, because he did injure the fights when he fought Truex, also in the second round. So I mean, you're fighting an animal. You're facing a monster at that division, pound for pound, the best at 168, Canelo Alvarez. So I'm just thinking, man, anything can happen in the ring, and he needs a miracle to win. I don't think he's gonna win. Canelo's super strong, and he's at his prime, and he's shown that he's the best pound for pound at 168. He's a very dangerous fighter. But like I said, anything can happen, and win the best.
When you say he needs a miracle to win, is that based off like Caleb's skill, or is it more where Canelo is, or a combination of both?
Combination of both. You can see that he got hit a lot on the Truex fight. Like I said, he got injured, and if Canelo hits him with the right hands that he was getting hit in that fight, man, he's gonna get injured, and like I said, maybe end up in the hospital. But I'm hoping that he comes with a lot of condition, because he tends to get tired on the later rounds, and he's going to need those legs to run, man. And if he comes and fights, I don't think that would be a good idea for him to do that, like I said. But we'll see. I think it's going to be an exciting fight. I'm anxious to see what he's going to do with somebody like that, and I think it's going to be an exciting fight.
My last one, bro. Wilder Fury 3. When it happens, rather in October. How do you think it goes? Break it down.
Wilder Fury, man. That's another exciting fight. I think Fury. It's a very dangerous fighter too. Wilder also, he learned a lot from these fights, and I think it got him grounded. And I think both fights were very exciting. I'm gonna have to go with Wilder, because he's with the same promotion, and I like him. And hopefully he did learn now with his new trainer, and hopefully he goes to basics using that jab, not just the right hand. I think he will definitely do well.
Awesome, brother. Thank you, man, so much for your time. Jose, tell the fans where to follow you and follow what's going on with the Benavidez
Follow us
family.
at Team Benavidez at Jose Benavidez Senior.
Tell them where to get the gear, Mira.
They can go get the gear at teambenavidez.com.
There it is. Appreciate you, Jose, as always. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Good luck, brother. Yeah. What's up, my
Oh
peeps?
my God, bro, man.
If you guys want to super chat, hit the super chat button. Help fund your boy. It all helps to the growth of the process of the channel. All these interviews are coming up soon, so I'm gonna have to live once I get in the media room, and we'll get it cracking. But thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button right now, real quick. Here, like five of you hit the like button right now. Let me see this. I want to see this like thing jump off. All right, 1, 2, 3, go. I think I might be on a delay or something. So appreciate you guys all watching. Hit the like. Little girl right here. Behind me. What's up, bro? You gonna be in there?
You made it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You gonna be in there?
Yes.
All right, I'll see you in there in a
Yeah,
little.
in like a minute.
For sure. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna fucking roll it right here with you. Oh shit, I'm gonna charge that. Right there. Alright, my peeps. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm in the media room now. Let's see. You guys behind the scenes. Here's what the media room looks like. We got coffee over there to keep us going. But appreciate you guys all watching. I'm gonna get to work. So thank you so much. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Always going live for everything. So I'm gonna bring you guys all the content tomorrow. Thank you guys.